Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is my profound pleasure to introduce...
Roll one, scene one, take one, action. Chris Markovich, I'm a street skater, and I'm here to instigate the mischief on tour. Bam Margera, professional skateboarder. I'm here to cause a ruckus on the trip and annoy strangers. Bam! I gotta go.
What's up? I'm Bucky Lassick. I was brought on this tour kind of as a reliever. I believe I'm here also as a playmaker, one that makes it happen.
Hey, my name is Anthony Furlong. I'm a pro skateboarder, and I think I'm on this tour because I'm the only healthy vert skater left.
My name is Barry Zaritsky. I'm here hired for the safety of the skaters and the bikers and the crew.
My name's Jason Ellis. I'm a professional skateboarder slash commentator slash injure myself slash comic relief. Is that all right? Mike Escamilla, professional bike rider. My whole purpose on this trip is to try to leave each skate park walking and have fun. Go. Can you please make sure that I'm off camera to the left of the screen, please? Robert Earl, professional artist, stylist, actor, Renaissance man, general artisan, voyeur, fashionista. I don't skate, I don't bike. I'm here to be. That's good, that's nice.
Hello, my name is Tony Hawk. I'm a professional vert skater and occasional street hobbyist. This tour was my brainchild, and I take full responsibility.
See, it's all about time. There's a lot of days here. You gotta stretch that out. You gotta last. You can't just like give the demo of your life the first day because you won't pull it off.
I mean, that's the whole thing about skating or anything. Like we want to overcome your fears. So normally you won't leave until you make one or until you get hurt trying.
We lose Danny Way to, unfortunately, to some injury.
Danny bailed a 360 over the box, and next thing I know, he's just laying there, just hovered over his knee.
Chalmers broke his toe, I think.
It'll be fine. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe the next day. We're traveling tomorrow, so hopefully the next stop it'll be good. Yeah, and just ice.
For Danny to destroy his knee, that's not something that just happens all the time, you know? And for Alex to bend his foot completely back is like, that's a fluke. So I wouldn't say that this is common at all.
Brian Sumner his wife's pregnant, so he had to go home and take care of some family business.
I'm going home.
Sorry, guys.
But Brian, we need you. You're a good skater. You can't go.
My wife needs me right now. I'll be back.
Hopefully we'll get someone else to come in and fill the gap, and the bus just keeps going.
With a couple of guys gone, that changes things, and those guys are all going to pretty much have to uplift the game. It's almost like a team, you know, and there's subbing.
I came in and replaced somebody. It was still going to be short on vert, you know, because it was going to be Anthony and Tony, and that's it.
So the next day, we're 2 skaters short, and we've definitely got to get at least one guy. And Bucky had stayed home this summer because he was having a baby, and his daughter, Paris, had only been born a couple weeks ago. Ian called him, asked him to come.
And he was like, you want to come on tour, do a couple demos? And I was like, okay. I got a phone call back, and it was like, okay, you leave in 3 hours. 3 hours?
Next thing I know, I show up in Wilmington, there's Bucky at the hotel. He literally got a call, and 3 hours later, he was on a flight on the East Coast.
Hey, I got a Bucky.
I left my home for this. I hope this is going to be good.
I can't believe you're here. Just seemed like yesterday they're like, should we call Bucky and ask him to come? I did this TV interview at 6 in the morning in Wilmington, and then at 9 o'clock CNN showed up to the hotel because they're doing this profile, and they wanted to get some footage of life on the road. So noon starts to roll around. We're supposed to be skating at noon, and we get a call, and they said, oh yeah, they're still putting up the ramps.
We get to the skate park, and it's pretty ghetto. There's this vert ramp just kind of sitting in the middle of gravel. The thing's not even done. They don't have a vert ramp done. And so our guys had to help them masonite their ramp through the night and basically make it a vert ramp.
They're literally putting masonite on as we're driving in.
The street course was, well, the street course wasn't, it wasn't optimum to a professional skateboarding sim of this level by any means.
The place is big, but they didn't have the whole facility done, so the street area that we got to skate was actually pretty small. There was enough stuff in there that we got to do a couple things.
And those guys made the best out of nothing.
We didn't get to bed until about 1 or 2. I had to get up at 6 for a TV interview. And I had to be in the lobby at 9 for CNN. And worked out with Barry. Got on the bus. Here we are. What's up, man? Oh, it's so hot in there. I mean, it literally felt like if you stood on top of a ramp, because all the heat was on top, it felt like an oven. It was like you open an oven, you know, and you just get that blast of fumes. That's what it was like standing on top of the ramps in that warehouse. And just, I mean, nobody's clothes were dry. You know, we were just drenched with sweat. Downing water as fast as we could just to keep from passing out.
It was hot in your lungs when you were breathing. I have to applaud these guys because it was hotter than anything I've experienced, period, on this tour, or maybe even in life.
It was about, honestly, 102 degrees, and then with humidity, maybe 105.
Tried hard not to lose my way, but the teachers found their own. I've been around, but there's no more waiting. Beyond what I've learned and what I know, a chance for humility and my humbleness too.
Could have been better, but you know, we have such a diverse crew that they covered all the ground pretty much that we could cover on that.
I don't know, it just seemed a little too simple for the gigantic skate park tour. There was nothing gigantic about it.
But there's no more waiting, been around, but there's no more waiting, been around, but there's no more waiting, been around, but there's no more waiting now. I've got to find myself before I sink below. Been around, but there's no more waiting. Been around, but there's no more waiting. Been around, but there's no more
It's hard to impress people when the ramps are really small and tight. And
He just tries to figure out what looks the craziest and what he feels like he can do, and he goes for it.
you just look around at the park and look for a mellow bank or some kind of mellow transition, and you're like, all right, I can get that thing over there and get people to carry it there.
Just sets up this giant scaffolding, I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 15 feet, and decides, yeah, I could probably just drop in off that if I have a little bank underneath me, you know? I wouldn't go there. I don't think my ankles could take that compression.
He's real. He's like the Rocky Balboa of street skating, I think.
My name is Riley Hawk.
He's a 7-year-old superstar.
Tony's son's ridiculous. I don't even want to talk about that. He's been good.
It's always fun skating with him because he just likes to go out there and skate. He doesn't really care if there's a crowd watching him or not.
What are your favorite tricks? I saw you doing some big ones.
A kickflip.
He'll go for anything and just slam and get up and keep going. But he's got his mindset on it. He goes, what can I do? And that's the thing about having Riley on board. He's not going to sit on the bus and not skate. You know, skating's in his blood. He has to go skate.
Riley!
All right, Wilmington, are we ready to have a bird show today or what? That was so bad.
It was actually hotter inside than it was outside. And it's so hot outside that you don't really think that's possible.
Okay, let's try it again. Are we ready for a bird demo?
You know, here we are, and we've got a great crowd, so we're happy.
Big crowd pleaser right there.
Wow. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Good, Bucky. One invert, you're out of here.
Bucky, Anthony, and I went into the trailer, took a little break, got our pads on, got up on the vert ramp, took a run each, and started raining. And that was the vert ramp they were scrambling to get done. I mean, they were literally working all night to get that thing finished. And then it starts raining right when we get on it.
I think I did an invert or something, and the crowd went off, like it was amazing. And then it started raining, and then I was like, oh, that's all you guys get.
Bucky shows up, first demo, one run, frontside invert, and he's done. Good night.
It's quite possibly probably one of the most strenuous and hardest demos he's ever had to do.
Well, Tony, the rain might cancel us here, so what do you want to say to the folks in Wilmington?
Hey, I want to thank everyone for coming. We were really stoked to skate for you. Hopefully it'll clear up though. We'll hang out and wait.
So at this point, we've had a hour-long inside oven street core session and about a 45-second vert demo.
That's how it works. The rain comes, Tony won't move, but we bring the tent to him these days. I got a chair for him.
The rain shut down the demo. It was over.
We have problems now because we didn't really have a stellar street demo, and vert was non-existent. And so in the entrance of television and the good people at home, we have to make a show.
We pull up to North Carolina Beach. Surf's maybe waist high. We'll give it waist high.
Robert Earl went and checked the surf, and he comes back like, dude, it's full shore break, bro. Like, barrels, like, we could do it. We could have some fun, bro. It's gonna be killer.
Let's surf.
Get there, and I'm like, Robert Earl, what are you talking about? Barrels for what? For little people, maybe. Like mini-me. People who don't surf went surfing, and it was fun.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Going surfing.
As you'll see from the footage, I suck so bad I cannot do it. It's all right, I'm cool with it. I stood up for like at least 3 seconds.
Anytime there is guys doing something, there is a challenge.
It actually ended up turning into a heat between Robert Earl and myself.
Sal did the drop-in thing. Everyone was like, woo-woo. Caught one wave he thought was all sweet. Little head dip. 360, I'll give it to him.
I personally think I took Robert Earl out.
I've always claimed the days off. That's my time. Wave count, I was high, and we can review the tapes. I have documented. I took the win. That's really it.
I'm not really one to want that much more coverage than I get. I'd be willing to take second if it meant helping him progress himself and where his whole Robert Earlism is going, but I know I won the heat. Everyone really rallied, and we went to this place in Raleigh, North Carolina, to this park that was amazing.
If we're on our way somewhere, even if we're on the bus in the middle of the night and they say, hey, there's this park up here and they're gonna open up for us, yeah, let's go, pull in. You know, wake up.
It had been a long day. We were ready to skate at 3 or whatever time it was when we got rained out. So by 11 o'clock at night when we got there and we padded up, it was like 11:30.
Those guys stepped up, man, after being asleep.
We're skaters. Pull up to a skate park, we're gonna skate, you know?
Everyone was tired, but we still wanted to get something done.
Finally got the session ramp, like, without the big crowd, without having all these autograph requests while you're walking up the stairs. And I've been on the road so much this summer that I haven't even got to just skate, you know, just relaxing session in weeks and weeks, and it was awesome.
It was cool because it was like a backyard session, you know, back in the day, like just skating with a bunch of friends. But with a little twist, like the friends are like Tony Hawk, Jason Ellis, and Anthony Furlong.
Everyone doesn't want to one-up each other, but we all feed off each other.
They ended up having a session and a half.
Skateboarding is not as consistent as a sport like hockey or soccer or basketball, so obviously you fall a lot.
We showed up at a demo and we're just trying one trick the whole time, getting frustrated, throwing our boards, yelling. I don't think the crowd's really gonna want to see that.
I can't believe you can't make it. At any cost. I got a little problem sometimes, get a little aggro. I was angry because I wasn't making that trick. You try doing the same thing for an hour and a half. Ah! It gets annoying, gets stressful. I want to get back on the bus.
I'm gonna start it off.
And I'm gonna finish it. The whole time Tony's trying this trick, I'm like, Tony, you know, come on, man, you got it. I'll do it right after you. He had to pull his trick before I would do mine, and he wouldn't make it.
Can I just fight you?
He just wouldn't make it. I was like, dude, I got a life to live. I got children to feed. I got to make this trick because I don't have all the time in the world. I just flicked the switch and boom.
Hell no. I'm going. I'm going.
As soon as you get super stressed, you're thinking about how pissed off you are. You're not thinking about the trick anymore. I had to like try and not be so angry, and it actually worked.
Love it. Great to be here. I like, especially like you following me around right when I fall off. I love that bit.
Everyone was in the bus, and he stayed and made it.
You got to keep going, no matter how much it sucks, no matter how much you want to go home, no matter how much it hurts. If you keep going and going and going, you will make it.
We were a little frustrated with with what we were doing, but we had fun. It was just cool that we got to go through that.
Rooftop and BAM were knocking on my door. I'm in the shower, and they're just boom, 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 like little kids. I just stood there, just waiting with this bucket of water, just going, come on, do it again. Sure enough, they couldn't resist. They had to come back out there and mess with me. And you should have seen their face. They opened the door to come and hit the door, and it's like, ah! And I just took the bucket of water, got him, just drenched him.
Sal thought it'd be cute to throw water on me, so I thought it'd be cute to pose as him and wreck his room.
You probably weren't even in the car yet when we were up in your room. I was getting the key when you were in the lobby.
He finagles the front desk into giving them a key to my room. Goes into my room, destroys it.
It's all on videotape.
You got it on tape?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Bingo. Takes my bed apart. Box spring, beds, mattresses, everywhere. They took all the towels in my bathroom and put them all in the toilet. In the toilet! They took the batteries out of my remote control for the TV. Go to turn on the TV and I'm like, they set my alarm clock an hour back. Going downstairs to the meeting, I walk outside and Tara just gives me this ice grill look. I'm like, what? What's up with the meeting? She looks at me, she's like, the meeting was an hour ago. They took one of those flexi keys.
Forgot to add the final touch.
Broke it in half and jammed it into the lock. Like just about as gnarly as it can be. So whatever, I come home like 2:30 and I find all this stuff and I go berserk. Like, I can't believe you guys. In the morning though, just to mess with them, I wrote them a note.
What was that? What's that note?
It says dead men walk. They got me, and I applaud them because it was mighty fine work. I will get my revenge because homie don't play that.
The drives were super long, but they just seemed like a blur because the crew is just always energetic. There was always a blackjack game going on.
Put me down for 100. Put me down for 100.
A crew playing Pro Skater. There were always DVDs in the back. It's awesome because you just always have something to do, you know? You can always get in on one of the activities and know that it'll be fun.
What's up?
I kept hearing we're gonna go to this Foo Fighters concert, and all of a sudden we'd stop the bus.
We roll in our own rock bus. All the kids there think this is another band pulling up.
Got out, people put backstage passes on us and whisked us into this auditorium. And there's just thousands of people, and we're right next to the stage, and there's Foo Fighters right in the middle of their set. It was awesome.
All of a sudden, kids in the audience see Tony on the side, and they're cheering for Tony. Tony! And he's just all, yeah.
I can't believe it. They opened for the Chili Peppers. Chili Peppers should open for them. After the set, we went and hung out with them. Dave's super cool. I've met him a couple times.
I like the Foo Fighters. I think they're awesome.
It's bigger than life backstage. Yeah, huge.
The singer of the Foo Fighters, ain't you? You hear it from me.
Do you feel guilty at all
About what?
when you eat all this food?
No. No, they're rich. They're rock stars. They can afford it.
That guy was in Nirvana. He was the drummer.
Oh, okay. So, quick demonstration. You want to come on tour with us, Dave? We gotta work, dude. No, I got bills to pay, bro. And you can, so basically.
Is that the plastic juicer too?
Yeah.
I eat plastic. Do you? On the side, yes. It's not.
Do it, Tony. Yeah, ruler.
That was too bad, actually. They all said they'd all play the game on the bus, and they were trying to get me to give them a copy of the sequel.
It's sick. Like, he's
sequel, but
way out of control with it.
But they don't have a chip PlayStation, so too bad.
All right.
Thanks for inviting us. It was fun. You've got the best homies.
We'll ship some out to you.
Those guys are so good.
Thanks for putting up with us.
That's okay. I hope you had fun. After the Foo Fighters concert, I think everyone had sort of a a rock star vibe going.
We pull out of there, Ellis May 2000, turns on DMX at 45,000 decibels.
I really like DMX. Just because I'm white and I'm from Australia doesn't mean I can't like him. You're not going to show any of that though, are you?
Everybody was psyched. Ellis was wrestling people.
I was getting a little motivated there, a little amped.
Everyone's in the camera's face singing, and
You gotta appreciate these things. The whole time, everybody at the time right then was thinking the same thing. We all had a great time.
I really don't know what sparked it, but the tides turned. Everyone decided, oh, it's time. We're gonna wreck Tony. Everyone focused their energy on hog-tying me.
It was basically everyone against Tony, and Tony held his ground pretty well.
All of a sudden, there's shoelaces, there's tape. I mean, I heard Barry's even giving tape to tie me up. I mean, come on, Barry. I got you on the tour.
And he started looking like he was getting a little angry, and he couldn't do anything about it. So I was like, all right, I'll go, man. And I started pulling people off left and right.
All I know is Hawk gave me the first blow.
I'm stuck on the seat, and out of nowhere I look, and there's a bottle of Cheese Whiz next to me, and no one else can see it. And I was so happy. I grabbed it, squirted a huge handful, and just sprayed it across all of my assailants.
Oh my God, Cheese Whiz has hit the fan!
Such a moment of vengeance that you just cherish, you know?
Everyone kind of lost focus in Tony.
Everyone stood back, and I got a chance to hop.
And then I see him just battered, like trying to sneak off.
I didn't get very far, obviously. I smelled like bad ballpark nachos for the whole next day.
Rhode Island, everyone was looking forward to because Skaters Island is an amazing park, and they just built more stuff.
Everyone was pretty psyched to skate today. Like, after getting rained out in Wilmington and then skating Raleigh all tired, we finally got to a park that was good, and we were on time with everything, a good crowd. It was pretty sick.
Skaters Island was the sure choice for choosing a skate park on the East Coast. It's like the biggest one. It's been around. They got the hardcore skate support.
When we got in there, though, you know, there was cars for miles, you know, the same sort of fanfare. We get in, and it's like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Hawk, the whole crew, yeah, woohoo! Silence, like 3 people, like, yeah! And we're like, what?
No one was really getting into it too much.
The guys stepped up, the crowd stepped up, and slowly but surely things got a lot better.
Some of the best things about Skater Island, well, Donnie Barley showed up, who is just an amazing, like super fast street skater, super technical, and he has one of the best styles in the world. Alex was back in full force, going huge. Bam, switch backside tail slide, the biggest ledge that we've seen this whole trip.
Yeah, I knew what I was getting into. First, it's like, all right, I did the kickflip over there, I did the nose grind, I got some footage now. I could go for this SSB, STS, and I know it's gonna take a while, and I know I'm gonna get frustrated, or I could just stop now and, whatever. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, Bam almost made switch backside tail slide.
He took one slam where he comes off backwards and just free falls from like, I don't know, pretty high, 8 feet high, hits the back of his head. And he did it, I don't know, 25, 30 times before he got it done.
I knew I could do it, I just didn't know how long it was gonna take.
Bam was definitely the highlight of the demo.
The street demo went off. It went longer than we anticipated because everyone was trying to nail something at the very end, including me. I was trying to do the 540. It was so fun.
You have your credentials? Hey, can I get in? You have a credential? Yeah, right here.
That must be Bucky
Go see the man over there. Man over there, get a ticket.
You don't let me in, I'm gonna rip this whole thing apart.
All right, come on in.
All right. You got any money? Oh, never mind. Come on.
Jason Ellis, look at him. We're supposed to be skating vert right now.
I am a commentator. I'm here for comic relief. I just get on the vert every now and then, so I show the kids.
And every now and then would be right now, right?
Are you ready to do a little show today?
I'm all for the show. I'm all about show.
As soon as I put my shoes on, I'll be down there.
Okay, buddy.
saw 900 go down today.
The vert demo was rad because we had like a dark horse, Richard Lopez, the only other person who's really looking like he can make the 900.
I saw him setting up, and I could just tell the way he was setting up that he was setting up for a 9, because you get really careful when you're doing setup airs for a 900. They have to land just right. He's got the fastest spin I've ever seen.
You can't stop pushing this guy. You know, he's made the step to trying it. So even if it takes him a few tries, I mean, you can't stop pushing him. You gotta, if anything, you gotta get louder and louder.
And it kind of felt like Tony's 900 thing, where everyone's getting pumped, like the crowd's into it. Everyone wanted to see it get done.
It was sick. I mean, it was his time. You know, it was so fun to watch.
No one really could know how gnarly that is unless you've skated vert. It's basically like shooting a bow and arrow straight up in the air and standing there and just hoping that it doesn't go through your head. That's pretty much what he's doing. So I've got a lot of respect for that guy.
He like landed almost disaster one time, like got lost in the air one time, really threw himself at this thing.
Oh, you're so close to it. He was like landing on it, but he just couldn't put it together.
It's pretty rad to see someone else come so close, you know? And especially since Richard, he doesn't even, I don't know if he has any sponsors or anything, you know? Just a local skater and he rules, you know? Maybe, you know, someone should sponsor him.
He didn't make it, but it was dope. It was dope to see it almost go down.
I'm gonna grab the pole.
He's a maniac.
It's pretty like,
He's a maniac.
Stuff, but then all
Jason decided to once again use the vert ramp in a completely different way than anyone had ever thought, and hang on to the pipes hanging above the ceiling.
Pole grab. Done deal. I'm bored. I'm gonna grab it.
I've seen him try it before, and it's scary. I saw him once try it, and he started hanging for so long his body was twisting like that. So I saw him hang on, and his body started twisting, and his wrist started to break, and he just had to let it go. So he went for the monkey hang, and he pulled it.
Like, I saw the 9 almost go down today, and then I see the ape hanger, and it opened up. Like, I was like, oh my God, you could do the ape hanger to fakie. You could do a kickflip ape hanger. Like, you could go switch ape hanger.
So, thank you very much. Today ruled. Good times.
Let's go, people. We're out of here.
After people see the shows, they really take to it, you know? They feel like they're really there. They're with us on the road. I love traveling with all these guys.
I'm having a blast. I already asked Tony, can we do this next year?
I got an Ellis on my back! And I'm trying to make my way. And I'm trying to make my way.
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get kicked off the bus. I'm not really concerned about the pro skateboarding bit because I know how to handle that bit. That's what I've always done. So I'll just jump off something and everyone will be happy.
I'm really looking forward to the last leg. I'm kind of sad because it's the last one, but then again, it's a whole new group of people. You know, Willie's coming back. He got survivored off, but he's back. Ellis is coming back. Rooftop. Bam, of course. Markovich has been in all three. Annie Max, a new addition. We'll see how he fits into the mix. The Condor. Birds of a feather flock together. Tony's back, of course. It's going to be insane. We're going to some really big parks. I'm excited just to watch again.
I said, hey, hey, hey.
Is that all the tape?
Gonna make my way. Gonna make my way. Come on, every night now.
The bus will be pulling into DC and heading west from there via Woodward, and we will be on it. Get ready.